What's going on, YouTubers? It's your boy, Mr. Restaurant, coming at you with the results of WWE Supershow live from Australia this past today. I didn't actually do a live stream or anything because it started at 5 a.m. where I live, and I wasn't staying up that late or that early to even look at it to do a live stream or to watch it. So I watched it at about 2 o'clock this afternoon. My cohort, Curse Lords Gaming, did not choose, or he chose not to do a predictions video with me. And by the time I got home last night, about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't make one. I do have my predictions here. Will go by. The matches are not in order, but I'm happy because I had challenged myself where if I got more right than wrong, I keep my beard. And if I got more wrong than right, I had to shave it. I'd make a whole video about it, and y'all gonna see me go to smooth, baby. If you catch my last video, Curse Lords did try to drink a raw egg. It did not go as planned. It's very funny. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out. Give it a like and a thumbs up. So it's a happy day. My beard stays. Beard, my hair, right now is a little messy, but hey, who cares? It is 9 o'clock at night. I'm trying to make this. My son just got home from a 3-week vacation, visiting his mom's family a few hours away. So it's been kind of a crazy day, trying to get things back in order. So I started a new job. Really nice. I work Monday through Thursday now. So videos will be coming out on the weekends. I don't think I'll be doing many videos. I'm pretty tired when I get home. I work for a wonderful landscape company. Really, it's hard work, but it's a lot of fun. So we'll see how this job goes. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about WWE Supershow in Australia. A ginormous, glorified house show. It was kind of fun. It was entertaining. The matches were pretty much how we thought it would go, with a few surprises. I'll get into those. But I'm just going to go through my list. There was 10 matches in total. I actually got 8 of them right. I thought I could actually get more than that wrong, but so let's just jump right into the first match. Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy for the 205 Live Cruiserweight title. I know it's the WWE Cruiserweight title, but it's on 205 Live, and it's it. But I had Buddy Murphy winning, and he did. It was an incredible match. A lot of back and forth, a lot of moves. It was a Spanish Fly, which was really nice to see. Buddy Murphy kicked out of the lumbar check. You know, one of the first people to do that in a long time, if ever. I don't really catch a lot of 205 Live. I know they built it up that no one's kicked out of it yet, and he did. He has a really unique looking finisher. I don't really know how to describe it. I mean, if you haven't watched the show, it was probably the second or third best match of the night as an opener. I'm glad. No, it didn't open. Sorry. It actually came after the WWE title match. I believe the opener was The Bar versus The New Day. But the next one I had written down was Asuka and Naomi versus the Iconics, and I have Asuka and Naomi going over. The only way I thought the Iconics would win, since they're from, they're native to Australia, is that Naomi took the pin. Asuka cannot afford, with this whole, James Ellsworth stuff going on with Carmella and the whole stuff she's been going through when she was going through the, I believe, the SmackDown Women's title with Carmella. That stuff going on. She couldn't afford a loss here. If you're going to try to build her back up and make her, either a part of the tag team for the rumored to be completed women's tag team titles, be a contender for that, or if you're going to push her back to the main event scene and challenge Becky Lynch, she needed the win here. The match was kind of clumsy, actually. A lot of the moves either missed or looked like they didn't really hit. They weren't as crisp as a lot of the other matches on the card. I give it as probably down there one of the worst matches of the night as far as just the overall storytelling and the move sets and all the mistakes that were made. Um, the opener was the New Day versus the Bar. Now I knew the Bar. The Bar hadn't really been on TV that I've seen. I haven't really seen them at all for a while, unless I'm just mistaken. If I am, let me know. I knew they weren't going to win. There was a lot of these matches had zero to no build at all. That's why it was a house show because there was really much on the line for a lot of these matches. I even wrote down when I started to prepare for this, I was like, the Bar has not done much, and I think this the way the WWE does things, I think the Bar's gonna split up eventually. You know, the New Day is pretty much the only tag team that's been consistent for as long as they have. Uh, I do like Sheamus. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a fan of Cesaro. I think when he first started, he did a lot more moves than just the European uppercut, and he utilizes that move from doing it running in the corner to doing it, a pop up European uppercut to just doing it basic everywhere he can possibly can hit it from. He hits it, and that's his go-to move, and it's very repetitive. And we've seen him do a lot more stuff in the last. I miss the swing, dude. He can swing anybody, get anybody in the swinging. It was impressive. Just his strength alone, that's what built him as. You know, pound for pound, the strongest guy in the WWE, and I think they need to go back to that. Sheamus, I've been big on him for a while. We all know he hasn't had very good title runs. His character really isn't all that great. That's why, if someone need to be paired, with like a mouthpiece or someone to get them over, it's Sheamus. I do think we need to move away from the bro kick. I think it's time for something else. It's a lot better than Cena's new finisher, which I'll talk about that here in a minute because that was fucking comical. Uh, Speaking of which, the next match I had written down was Cena and Lashley versus Elias. That man is money on the mic. I am a huge fan of the character of Elias and the way it's going right now. The dude is he's phenomenal. I mean, he was before the match started. They did back and forth between with him and Kevin, and the crowd was so much behind Elias and so against Kevin. It was hilarious, and I wish I could listen to that man talk all night. That's how good he is. One of the best mic workers, performer wise, in the business today. Uh, of course, right here, you can't see it, but it says Lol, Cena wins. I thought maybe Leo Rush might have had some shenanigans because he's been kind of the manager for Bobby Lashley, but he didn't even come out. That's weird. The dude just got called up and he's already missing a WWE uh, exclusive, network exclusive. I thought that was really weird. Uh, Lashley, that man, he walks the tightrope between insanely crisp and overly clumsy. Elias, did really well. The heels did their job. Cena stayed out of the match the entire time till literally getting a hot tag, hitting his 5 moves of doom, and then this weird, it's like the knockout punch, but instead of hitting like this, he's hitting him like with the back of his fist. He didn't do it like a spinning back fist. It was just a back fist. I literally I was watching it in my bedroom, which is where I'm at now, and I literally almost fell off my bed laughing because it was so ridiculous. The way he went from, he was like, ooh, ooh, wha and then one after the attitude adjustment. It's weird, it's clunky, it's up there with the mandible claw, which actually, if you ever had it done to you, actually does kind of hurt because that is a pressure point, or the cobra, or the Samoan spike, or the brain chop by Kali. I can keep going on and on, but seriously, it's comical and definitely does not look painful. Look like he could actually win any matches, but I guess this is his new finish. He did a little inspirational speech saying he doesn't look for the future because he doesn't know what's going to happen. He's living in the present. Talked about being an Australian, the 70,000 people, and he just went and just gave a clean cut, straight down the middle, John Cena babyface promo that we all come to expect from him. It was entertaining. It was. Kevin Owens and Cena had an exchange. I did not hear all of it. I had it down. I was listening to a live stream of reaction of the pay-per-view because I'd rather hear people. I watched Steven Larson. If you haven't looked him up, go look up Going In Raw. Really funny guys. I watched their live stream because they are actually more entertaining than the people on commentary, which was weird because this is a co-branded pay-per-view. Only the Raw commentating team showed up. SmackDown commentating team was not there. I mean, we did get Corey Graves. He was very entertaining. I can't remember the girl's name. Whatever. The one that's dating Dean Ambrose. I turned it down mainly because of her, because every time she chimed in, it was like a third wheel that was just trying to say something to prove that has something to add to the conversation. It's really no more than a 4 to 5 word sentence, and it really didn't add anything anyway. I don't know why she was there. Get her off the commentating booth. She was good at the beginning, now she's not. Get her off there. I'd rather hear Corey Graves talk by himself. Michael Cole was annoying, as stupid as always. So, anyway, back to the match. Kevin, they had to exchange. It was like, Kevin yells, "You don't tell me what to do." You know, I do what I want in this ring or something like that. And it was just comical. I wish I'd caught the whole conversation, but I didn't. I'm going to rewatch it to hear what exactly was said, but it was funny anyway. I'm going to do the last one, and then I'm going to cut the video so it's not too long. I'm going to do 2 parts, the first 5 matches and the second 5 matches. This was the upset of the night, in my opinion. It was Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. Great match as always. You know, it was a nice video package at the beginning to set it up. I picked The Miz. This is, I think, the first one I had gotten wrong in the order that I have it listed. The first one I got wrong all night. And I really thought The Miz was going to win to continue the feud. The winner got a WWE title shot. I didn't think they were going to do Daniel Bryan versus AJ. Let's face it, I knew AJ's going to win. We'll get into more on that later. But I didn't think they were going to do that. I thought they were going to do The Miz, heel, babyface. The Miz, put him back in the title contention, not win, but have a good match against AJ, because AJ can have a great match against a teddy bear. After the decent match he had with Samoa Joe tonight, I'm convinced. And the stuff, like, again, TNA and New Japan, all that stuff with AJ Styles, that man can wrestle a pencil. And he delivered a great match. Daniel Bryan won in really short fashion with a roll-up. And he is your new #1 contender for the WWE title. I was legitimately shocked. I did not think they were going to catapult him to the main event scene this fast and give him a title shot. I don't think he's going to beat AJ. I think AJ is going to go for that record of the WWE title, the CM Punk's 440 some, I think 34 days or whatever it was. He's going to surpass that. He's well on his way. He's well past a year. So I don't see Daniel Bryan winning. I was getting shocked as hell to see him win tonight. But I'm going to end the video here so it doesn't drag on to be a 30 or 40 minute video. So let me know your thoughts on the first, my first 5 matches. I know they're not in order as they appeared on the show. I didn't write them down as they appeared. I wrote them down about 4 hours before the pay-per-view started, while listening to someone else's predictions. I went 4 out of 5. That's not bad. I went 4 out of 5 in the second half. Really simple pay-per-view, but I will see you guys back in the second half. Until then, this is Mr. Restaurant saying, please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please share this video with everybody you possibly can, and hit that subscribe button if you hadn't. Join us. I am a few days away from recording Wrestle Rant Episode 4. I've got some really good ideas. I'm trying to get away from talking about individuals and just the product itself. Because the people I talk about is the same people, and I feel like you guys are getting tired of hearing about the same people over and over again. So we're going to try something different. Let's go and talk about the product and a few questions. If you have anything you want to hear me discuss, again, or you want to hear my opinion on, or you have any questions that you feel you want answered, throw them down in the comments. I answer every comment, and I share my opinion honestly and completely, whether you like it or not. So until then, I'll see you in part 2. Bye.